Hello and welcome to the channel. This is Steel City Knives. How's everybody doing? So, right, my mate, Kentucky Knife Hunter, I do know his name, but I'm unsure if he likes it out on YouTube, nominated me for a pocket dump. So I had to do this video. And I'll be honest with you, this is one of the reasons why I love YouTube, and the way we refer to it as a community, and it is the hobby that we all enjoy is quite small. It's small where I come from, so this is the window to the world and to the community and all the rest of it. But it's amazing that you can make friends with people all across the world, and we're all cut from the same cloth. We're very similar people. But thank you, mate. Take Kentucky Knife Hunter. I've obviously put a few pictures up of his channel. I know he's got a very similar job to me. Like I say, he's got similar interests and values and all the rest of it. So it's brilliant that we can all meet up in YouTube world. To be honest, I love it. I absolutely love it. Somebody asked me a while ago, well, why did you get into YouTube? And this is it. This is it. I'm not here to promote anything or sell anything. And don't get me wrong, people, we need those channels, definitely. But I'm more interested in the community and just being part of it. And like I say, it's not very big where I come from. So it's just nice to make friends with similar values and interests that I have. Right, so enough waffle. Let's get on with it. So this is my, I'll show you the February box that I had. So they're what I had in the box. These are the ones that I've been favouring. So I'm going to shrink it down even more from March, I think. I'll have one, excuse that's my dog's my lad's bought me dog a new toy and he can't leave it alone sometimes. He sleeps with it, and if he rolls over, you'll hear the squeak. But yeah, so basically, I usually have a modern or a couple of moderns, a pocket knife, fifth pocket knife, a multi-tool, a flashlight, a pen, a Zippo, and then a keyring knife. So I think I'm gonna even slim it down even more. So I'll just have one modern, one pocket knife, one fifth pocket knife, a multi-tool, and then a keyring knife. And I'll try and really shrink it down. And obviously all my other EDC stuff that I don't leave the house with. So should we do them first? So I've got these are school candy. I'm just lobbing them about. But I love music. I love listening to YouTube videos when I'm at work and stuff. So these are invaluable, really. Always make sure they're charged. Always make sure they're with me. I've lost my nice copper Parker pen. I told you guys at the start of the month, my family take a liking to my pens and I miss them. So, but I have enough Parker pens to just fill the gaps, or pens in general. I do like pens and I do use them a lot, so I do tend to keep one in the pocket always. So I thought, I'm completely ignorant, I thought Parker was a UK sort of born and bred company. I didn't realise they stemmed from America, and because I was going to do a video on a few of my Parker pens and do a bit of the history of them. But yeah, so doing a bit of research on them, they came from America. But I love these things. And who else loves them in there? I know George Adventure, he really enjoys them, and I've seen a few videos that he's posted on them. But brilliant build quality and just really a good price really for what you're getting. But yeah, I love a Parker pen. I've been using this loads, and that's because I've been carrying this a lot. And these are purpose built for Victorinox, and basically they have like a sharpener this side, and then they have this on the other side. And they again, it was about £10, really cheap and affordable, but purpose built for Victorinox. And I tell you why I've been using that, because this has a similar blade geometry and blade angle edge as a Victorinox, and I have not been able to get this out of my pocket. This is absolutely stunning in my eyes. It's like the perfect built pocket knife. I just absolutely look at it. Look at that sunken joints there. Just absolutely brilliant. You might, it's so it's a George Wolstenholme IXL, and it literally, I can run it through here a couple of times and it is just razor sharp again. But I love this thing. It's got a real good heft to it. I can't explain it. It just feels quality. It just feels quality in hand. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's got a bit of patina. It's not, it's an older knife, and it was loved before it got to me, definitely. But I just love this thing, and I can't get it out of my pocket. It's got lovely walk and talk, really snappy, and it's got a nice little pen blade on it as well. But yeah, I've found myself reaching for that the most out of the whole month. But just really, really nice carry. I've really been enjoying it. Look at the different back springs on it as well. Just a really well put together knife. Love it. And then on my key ring, I've had the Leatherman Micra. I do love these, really do. I don't think I'll pay full price for them because I'm tight, but I managed to get this second hand, and it's just we all know what's on the Leather Micro. We've got the scissors and the several tools in the but yeah, and that's why if I ever, I don't mind carrying the wood scales for a Victorinox. That's going to be really annoying for you guys. I apologise. That's my keys scraping across the table. But I've got no scale tools on the Victorinox, but I'm covered because I've got my tweezers on my Leatherman. But yeah, I like the action of these. They're really well made. But yeah, love them. So that's my keyring carry. And then, yes, I've gone for the Spartan. I love a Spartan knife. I just like the slenderness. You've got two knives, all the tools that I need personally, and then I've got a simple leather lanyard on it. But these are walnut covers, so really nice carry. Do like the Spartan. And then my modern, I've gone for the CRKT Pilar. And I just love this thing, absolutely love it. It's cheap, it's not got the best blade material. This is the Honey Hain UK legal version, so it's got a detent, but yeah, I love it. The only thing I don't like is the scales, but I'm going to do a video on changing them. But just a really nice work knife, and it's quite small, quite deep carry, pocket clip on it, but yeah, really nice. I think my CRKT is sort of coming off slightly, but that's not a problem. But yeah, I do like this thing. I'll be doing a video changing the scales shortly. So, and then I've got my fifth pocket carry. This has got a bit of pocket time. My mate Zenar Lee said give this a try, and I'm glad I did. The only problem with this, I wish it had that saw cut on the front, but I can live with that because the fit and finish is pretty good on this, and it's just a nice fifth pocket carry, and it's a small Coke bottle, isn't it? But and I love that. I love the detail on the swell there. Just looks really interesting, really good. But yeah, I've been not chucking that in the fifth pocket more than the Boca Stag or that the Italian knife that I had in my selection. But yeah, I really do enjoy this. Nice walk and talk on it, but yeah, beautiful. And then the Zippo. So I used to be a heavy smoker for a very long time, and I only ever use Zippos. So I've got a bit of a collection of them. People used to buy me them a lot for gifts and stuff like that. So this is the Slim, which if you've not tried one, worth a try because they don't take up much pocket real estate. When you see people do this, if you're not sort of too savvy with the Zippos, they're doing that to show you. They will tell you when it was manufactured. So that's the month and that's the year. So this is a 2014. I think I've had this from new. Might need refilling. But yeah, I usually leave it for the missus so she can light her candles. That's mainly why I chuck it in that box now. There we go. Yeah, I could do a bit more. But and then I've been loving this. I have been loving this. It's not made its way into the key rings yet, and I need to get a flashlight on my key rings really. But this is brilliant. It cost me about £2.50 from Honey Hain, and that's what it is. The pop light from iProtect. I think it was on a clearance sale. There's the number, I think, for it. But I've got a dog and I walk it quite late at night, still quite late. So this is just really handy when you don't want to get your phone out. I sometimes do the dog walk without my phone because it's just a nice little peaceful walk, no interruptions. And then what you do, you have to switch it on by pulling it off the magnetic base, which is very strong and sturdy. And then what you've got a flashlight, and then also a lantern. And it's a magnetic base again, so you can put it anywhere. But yeah, very handy. And for £2.50, I can't grumble. And I've been loving it, absolutely loving it. It's battery, so it's not rechargeable. But other than that, it's bloody brilliant. But I wouldn't trust that. To be fair, that looks a bit flimsy. So I've not put it on my keys yet. But chucking in the pocket, why not? And then I'm quite new to Hanks. I've only got 2 in the collection, but this is from a company called Mind Be Kind, and they're a small company on Etsy. I think they're based in Scotland, I think, if I'm not too sure, but was really impressed with them. I think I bought them for about £13 each, and then they just sent them in such nice, but they make a nice gift because the packaging is absolutely spot on, and some of the designs are amazing. Hopefully I'll put a few pictures up there to showcase the company. So I try not to get too involved in companies and things like that, and just but I don't mind promoting small independent companies like that, especially for the prices and what you get. Right, I'll put that out there. And then, right, who am I going to nominate? Right, I've got 2 channels I'm going to pick, and I've gone completely selfish with this. So I'm basically picking 2 channels that are missing their content. One of them is Slick Slicers. So Slick Slicers is the reason why I'm into Sheffield cutlery in the first place. He was the start of it all, getting into his channel. There's been a lot of people that helped me. Drew White especially has educated me quite a bit and helped me get some really decent knives actually. And I've got a few to show on the channel that I've not shown yet, some brilliant pieces. But Slick Slicers was the start of it for me. So I owe him a lot, and I miss his content when it's not about. I watch pretty much everything he's put out. So I'm hoping he'll show us what he's been carrying recently. And then the other channel is Pocket Knives in Harmonics, and my mate Brenny over there in Canada. So I just miss him. I miss him being in YouTube world. When I talk about people cut from the same cloth, me and Brenny are definitely that, because he's into music. He's a bit of a gardener, keeps chickens. So there's one thing you should know about us gardeners: we'll use and abuse our knives. Well, abuse is probably the wrong word, but they get used because you do tend to use them a lot when gardening and stuff like that. So my granddad was a farmer, so I feel like it's in my blood, really. So I've always been a bit of a gardener. I'll show you. I've had a few little plots in the back garden, just some raised beds and stuff. But we rent a bit of land out now, and we've taken it on for another year, Brenner. I said we weren't going to do it, but a bit of a story behind that. But yeah, we got it for another year, so I might do a bit of footage down there. And then I've also kept chickens for many, many years. We don't keep them anymore, unfortunately, but they're a pet that pays rent, essentially. But we were big into keeping chickens for many, many years when my kids were little. And I'm a firm believer of bringing kids up around those sort of things, so they know where their food comes from. They can tell a plant from it, what's growing and what plant and all the rest of it, and know how to look after animals. And I believe in that big time. So, and I try to do that as best I can. I just think it helps them, and it's just nice. There's, I think about sunny days of picking fruit off bushes with the kids, mate. Heaven. But yeah, I miss you, Brenner. So, right, that's my 2 selections. I'll thank you all. I will see you on the next one. Hopefully it'll be soon. Cheers. Thanks a lot.